soaked the soap nuts, and now I'm soaking the fenugreek seeds, very little seeds, all of them there. Then I have some amla here. This is what dry amla looks like, but if you have some fresh amla, like amla I mean like gooseberries, Indian gooseberries, they are green in color when they are light green in color when they are fresh. So I have some dried, so I'm just putting that in. Yeah. So after a while you can see the color of the water has changed to brown. That's what we want. And the foaming we can see is the saponin being released into the liquid. It's working. It's not too soft yet, but I can see there is one nut that's come off of it. So that's how you just need to find all the nuts from the soap nuts and just denut it. Once it is soft enough, you can just easily squeeze them and take out all the nuts from them. Now I have put the mixture, the liquid, on the stove and I want to heat it up, and I will boil it for 5 to 10 minutes at least, and depending on the consistency and the color release, you can already see it's starting to lather up a lot. It's all the saponin that's there in that have come out of the soap nuts. So yeah, and then I will simmer it for a while more, and then we will just filter it. Here are all the nuts that I took out of the soap nuts. So once you soak them well and they are soft enough, you can just press them and then you can get this kind of black seeds out of them. So we will not be requiring this, so I have just kept it aside. After about 5-7 minutes now, it has increased in lathers, and also the color of the liquid has also deepened. And so I'm just stirring it up a little bit more just to increase the process. So yeah, where I will just turn off the burner, and then I'll just leave it here for some time until it cools down, and then I will filter it. So after some time, this has cooled down a little bit. I can put my hand in, and you can see it's become very soft, and while I'm squeezing it, meaning I'm taking out all the saponins from the pulp. So you can do this for a little bit time. Oh, there is one amla seed here. Sorry, just take that off. Okay, so you can just keep squeezing it. And I did squeeze it even while I did soak it, so it should be good enough now. And so now I'm going to use this liquid, and then I'm going to use the strainer and then put it in a fruit. I'm going to use this fruit blender, and I'm going to blend it because I did see in one of the videos that they did blend, and then it really starts to, the lather really starts to thicken up. So I just want to see if that works. So here I'm just putting the liquid. So I would like to mention that the leftover, can I show you? The leftover, the pulp that's there also in the vessel, I'm not going to get rid of it because these things can be reused again. So you can sun dry them, and once they're dried, you can just store them and then again repeat the whole process. So then this kind of the pulp can be used at least, I believe, 3-4 times, another 3-4 times. Yeah, so I'm going to save it for later use. And if I really like the shampoo, I'm going to use it for my hair. I have thought I'm going to use it for my hair for a more longer time. So let's see how it works. And obviously I'm going to use this shampoo for a week just to see if I can get some changes in my hair, as in to say, like, at least the texture. Of course 1 week is very little time to see any changes, but yeah, we'll see. just to see if the leather thickens up. And I did mention in my report that you can use some oil, essential oils, or you can also use some Castile soap, but I just found out that I don't have any Castile soap. I thought I did, but here instead of any you can use any, the oil is basically to have some extra fragrance of your choice. So here, although it may not be essential oil, but I'm using a jojoba oil here. You can see it here. Yeah, so I'm going to use this, only just a few drops. And I did clear up one container where I'm going to store it. So these liquids, I did learn that it doesn't stay fresh for too long, like maybe say a week or so. It doesn't. So I'm going to use it maybe you can use it 2 to 3 days. So yeah, this should be good. So I'm going to store it in here using a funnel, and then for easier application, I will be using a spray bottle. So let's see how it goes. Does it make, or how my hair feels. So just to try, I'm just trying to wash my hand. Yeah, it does feel like just like any other regular soap. You can take some more here. I suppose if you are not putting any other hair ingredients in it, this can be also used as kitchen cleaning, detergent, and also for hand wash, face wash, any kind of cleaning. Just rinsed off my hand, and I'm really very happy seeing the result. It feels really good on my hand, so I believe it will be very good for the hair as well. So I have stored some in this container, which I'm going to put aside, put it in the fridge, as it will be stored better there. So I'm going to keep this aside for my later use. Hi. So today is the third day that I have used the homemade shampoo, the organic shampoo that I made for this video. So yeah, and I have just dried off my hair, and my hair really feels good, and there is no tangles, no grease, and it is fluffy and very light and feels fresh. So I think the Soapnut did its job, and yes, the amount that I have stored, I did use it up, and then I'm preparing for a second batch. So I think I will stick with the recipe, and also I will be using this shampoo for future as well.